You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings.
There you go, it's better.
Good morning. Welcome to Brewtiful Morning. This is Jackson. I'm the Mayor Jimmy Dancy of this wonderful town of Rutland. Thank you for joining us each Friday morning at 8:30 as we try to bring what's going on. Doug, I think, is still sleeping this morning, so Magnolia is driving the train this morning. Tell everybody where we are this morning.
At town hall.
No, we're not. We're at the library. We're at the library. We got some special guests for you. Now, I believe you told me a joke this week that you told me you wanted to tell Magnolia. Magnolia, is it okay if Jackson tells you a joke?
Absolutely.
Okay, tell her the joke about the frog.
What do you call unlegally popped frog?
What do you call a legally pot frog?
I don't know. What do you call them?
A toad.
Toad. As Jackson would say, that's all, folks. Have a great day, this 22nd day, and we appreciate you joining us each Friday morning, and have a great week. I say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Mayor. Bye, Jackson. Wow. Well, we've been, figuring out computer technical difficulties all morning, but good morning. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Earth Day so far. Doug, he may be sleeping in this morning, but he's actually on vacation. So we're going to go ahead and wish him a happy and sunny, warm day at the beach. So we're only jealous a little bit, but it's okay. But, in place of Doug, we have some awesome guests this morning, Reagan and Roxy the raccoon. So we are here all happy and excited about Earth Day. So welcome. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning. So like she said, I'm Reagan. I'm the children's librarian over at Norris Public Library. And this is my friend Roxy the raccoon. We are so excited to have her in today. She's going to be hanging out at the library a little bit this morning. Her name is spelled Roxy with an I because I care. She is the mascot for Keep Rutherford County Beautiful. We all know and love our county, that it's gorgeous, but Roxy works really hard to educate people about keeping it clean, keeping trash off the roads, recycling, and stuff like that. And today is her birthday. She is 4 years old today on Earth Day.
Happy birthday, Roxy. That's so exciting. And thank y'all for doing everything. Like, I know that Norris Public Library has got it going on with events and everything, but it's super exciting that y'all are even celebrating Earth Day too.
We are. We've got story time this morning at 10:30, and usually it's for preschoolers, but today it's open for everybody since Roxy is going to be here. We're going to read about recycling and keeping Earth clean, and we even are going to be having a recycling bowling game in the library. So we're turning the library into a bowling alley with recycled materials. So we are super excited this morning.
That is awesome. I'm so happy that y'all are battling the stereotype of libraries are supposed to be quiet and everything. So I can only imagine how rowdy it's going to get later. And I so wish that I could be there to take pictures and just enjoy it with y'all.
We will definitely take some pictures and videos and post it. And hopefully this will become a regular thing, that story time is not quiet, because everybody knows I have the kids scream out their names instead of just introducing themselves quietly, because libraries don't have to be quiet anymore. We've had patrons ask us to kind of quiet ourselves down a little bit. So, it's okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, y'all do I remember the one story time I went to earlier, y'all did a whole dance.
Yep, thing. We do a good morning dance, a good morning song to try to get the body moving a little bit. I don't think that literacy and reading has to be quiet and boring all the time. You can include raccoons and dancing and bowling and all of that in it. So
So that's awesome. So Roxy's going to be there this morning. Story time starts at 10:30, and it's going to be for all ages instead of just preschoolers. That's awesome. So do you want to talk about the bowling and where that's going to be at and everything?
yes. So we are using the back of the library where our big stacks are, the long aisles. And we drink a lot of soda here at the library, probably not good for us, but we keep the bottles because I knew we could use them for something. And so when Roxy asked me if she could come hang out with us this morning and talk about recycling, I thought we have got to do some kind of recycling activity. So Sarah and I talked and we said, let's use those old soda bottles, just the little ones. We painted them to look like bowling pins, filled them with a little bit of sand, and we're going to set up little lanes in the back, and we've got fake bowling balls for them to use, and we're just going to have a fun little family competition day this morning. So
That is
the bottles are decorated so the kids can take them home. It says Happy Earth Day, Norris Public Library, so they can take them if they want to.
That's awesome. I'm just so happy that you're here, Reagan. Like you have brought so many good and fresh ideas into the library, and I'm
can't
just
take credit for all of them, but I have been having the best time doing it. And not only that, but just the community response to it has been incredible. So I feel very supported by the library and the community. Everybody seems just as excited as I am for all of this stuff. So I'm having a good time.
That's awesome. Well, it's like a big day, it's Earth Day, it's Roxy's 4th birthday, all great things happening in Brotherford. And speaking of just great events and great ideas from Reagan, you also had another great idea that's happening tomorrow.
Yes, so tomorrow, even though it's a Saturday, we do have a program going on starting at 10:30. We are going to be building a pollinator garden. So as I was thinking about Earth Day coming up, I really wanted to do some sort of environmental related program, and I thought we should definitely plant some native wildflowers to help the bees and stuff. And not only bees, but butterflies, hummingbirds. I've heard that bats can also be pollinators. So we will be at the Ruffton Roots Community Garden tomorrow at 10:30, and there will be something for all ages to do, whether you want to sprinkle some seeds or you want to dig a little bit or fertilize. We will be having a blast tomorrow morning, and it's not super hard work, so don't worry, but it's open to all ages. I'll be there, and it'll be really exciting.
That's awesome. And I'm so happy that y'all partnered with us with that. And it's just going to bring so much more life into Ruffton Roots. Like our volunteers have been out there getting their hands dirty, getting everything going for like the normal production that we do. But there's a huge importance to pollinators and making sure that our plants are, being fruitful and producing the harvest for our food pantry. So thank you for having that wonderful idea and wanting to be part of the Ruffton Roots Community Garden. So for people interested in that, they can just show up at Ruffton Roots tomorrow morning. And you said it starts at 10:30. I'd need to look at my calendar again.
10:30, and there's no registration or anything. And if you can only come for 20 minutes, that's absolutely fine. We'll be there for however long it takes, but you do not need to feel like you have to stay the whole time. If you just want to pop in, see what it's about, learn a little bit, and then head out, that is absolutely okay. And we're going to have a sign that Magnolia so graciously gave to us that every kid that comes is going to be able to dip their hand into some paint and put it on the sign so that they can have their permanent mark on the garden and feel a part of the community too. So.
That's awesome. And hopefully that would encourage everybody to go back and look at it. So with the plants that y'all are planting tomorrow, they may not be as big as they're going to get. So hopefully they'll just go back and check on them and see how much they're growing and, look at their handprint there. I know that whenever I was in elementary school, we got to do that. We got our handprints put on the wall. I'm sure it's been painted over by now because that was, Lord, so long ago, but still just having that ability to have like an actual permanent mark on something is really awesome. So I hope that a bunch of people take part in that tomorrow.
Me too. And since it is a garden, it can be a sort of ongoing program. And us librarians were talking yesterday about how it would be a great opportunity for homeschool families to just visit on their own and do a sort of little impromptu science lesson about pollinators and plants and gardening and all of that. So it's really, it has a lot of benefits to it, not only helping the pollinators, but it's very educational and it's pretty and it's fun. So I'm just excited that it'll continue to be a good thing.
Yeah. So we're getting a lot of good mornings this morning for Roxy. Good morning. Oh, here's one for Reagan.
Hi,
Wow.
RJ.
Oh my gosh, we also have one from Scoop.
Oh,
So, okay,
place.
this is totally off topic, but I don't know if y'all saw this, but Scoop is having the ability to do like I don't want to say catering orders, but basically you order, it's like $99 and you get 25 like big cups of ice creams, and it comes with
Oh.
spoons and napkins and like right, Roxy? I
Roxy
can't
wants
wait.
some ice cream this morning.
Yeah, so I definitely commented Doug's name on that yesterday. So I'm hoping that maybe he'll be so gracious to celebrate Earth Day a little bit later whenever he gets back, with some great ice cream from Scoops. But
As
anyway,
long as
there's
Roxy is invited.
of course we have to celebrate Roxy's birthday at some point.
Yes.
So
We might have to
anyway,
partner with Scoop, the library, to do some like an ice cream program. That could be fun. And Roxy actually lives right next door to the library, so she could get double ice cream. That would be wonderful.
heck yeah. Yeah, RJ, thank you. The portable and to-go Scoops.
Portable
That
Scoop.
is
I
a
love
much
it.
better way to describe that.
That's it for us.
I know. Thank you, RJ. Let's see what else. Tomorrow night is another Get Hammered event at Night Owl Ironworks. So that's from 6 to 10. I know that they actually have nonsense food truck that's going to be there tomorrow. So if you haven't had their food, it is so incredibly delicious. It is an absolute treat. And Amber and Andrew are doing really wonderful, great things. And I'm so excited to have the opportunity to eat their food again. Like, I'm just so fulfilled. It makes my soul happy. So definitely stop by there.
I haven't had a chance to try it. I've heard such good things, and everybody tells me where they're going to be, and I'll try to make it, and I haven't yet. So hopefully soon. I've been dying to.
Reagan, if you don't come tomorrow, I will literally pick something up for you and go and drop it off at your house. Like, it is.
Attend, and also, do raccoons hang out with owls? Like the night owl, Roxy the raccoon. Can we do this?
I'm sure it should definitely be a thing.
I've never heard that raccoons are picky eaters, so I think she'll enjoy it.
That's true. What else? So we announced a little bit ago that Hilltop Fall Fest is going to happen again this year. So it'll be on October 1st. And we have been doing a lot of work on like the inside with just getting the logistics pinned down and everything. But the vendor registrations are going to be live the first week in May. So more information will be put out about that, but definitely mark your calendars if you're interested or know somebody that's interested in participating in Hilltop Fall Fest. Definitely follow us on social media. Keep looking at our website, and all of that will be, blasted. So we want this to be really fun. We know that we haven't had a large street festival in a really long time, but it's going to be a great, wonderful time. So definitely mark your calendars for that. And then May 4th, Star Wars Day.
Absolutely. We are so excited. So that was one of the very first things when I got hired. I thought we have to do Star Wars Day. It's May 4th. May the Force be with you. I'm a nerd. But, we're going to have an all-day Star Wars program on May 4th. It's a Wednesday. We're going to have a Star Wars trivia. You can build your own lightsaber, a little photo booth thing, a Jedi training course outside. So it'll be an all-day thing. You can just pop in whenever you want to, and we'll have activities all day long. All of it's free. You just show up and hang out. See if you're a Jedi or a Sith or not. We don't judge, whatever you want to do. So I'm super excited. And even better, we are hopefully going to be dressed up. So still working on my costume. But if you want to show up in your Yoda costume or your Jabba costume, whatever you got, we don't judge again. But please come in dressed up as your favorite Star Wars character. And we might even be able to do a sort of virtual costume contest, like take pictures and then have the community vote on which costumes were the coolest. So I'm really, really excited.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Now we just got to get some of the actors to come in. So I need you and Doug to work your magic and contact Hollywood and get them to come in.
We'll definitely work on it. I can't promise anything, but I'll definitely put the feelers out. And worst comes to worst, I think Roxy would make like a good Chewbacca or something.
Yes, absolutely. All she needs is a lightsaber. This would be
Oh, yeah. I love it. Gosh, but also on May 4th, it's going to be our next town council meeting. And at that meeting, Doug, the town manager, is going to be presenting the recommended budget for fiscal year 2023. So we're going to, that's going to consist of like all of our operating budgets, our debt service, everything like that. So, but to kind of celebrate that manager's recommended budget, we just put out a news post on our website that talks about the grants that we've received so far in 2022, which has amounted to more than $2.2 million, which is truly incredible. That's not like a tax burden on any of our citizens. That's money that we've gone after and actually received to continue projects like the Redevelopment Commission, the Ruffton Roots Community Garden. We've got some for 2nd Street Park, Kiwanis Park, for a new fire department, pumper, mini chassis. So it's just all of this money is really going towards projects that we aren't having to spend out of our operating budget to continue, which is super exciting.
That is incredible. I read that in the Rutherford Sun, and I was just blown away by the work that everybody at Town Hall does. If you guys don't know how busy those guys stay, they really, really do. And they come up with the most creative solutions and ideas and projects to better the community without, burdening the citizens, like you said. So you guys are doing incredible work, and
thank you.
It's going to show. It already is showing, but I can't wait to see what that $2 million, is that what you said? Yeah. What it's going to do to the community. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I think the article goes into, I can't remember the number off my head, but we also still have about like $2 million that we're waiting to hear back from, which is, that's just so much money, but it's awesome. It's incredible. We also, I forgot one of the most important things that we got from grant money, which is Reagan. Sarah did the North Carolina Impact Grant and received it to cover Reagan's salary for 2 years. And so I know that Doug is going to make sure that we are able to keep Reagan on afterwards, because she has more than proven herself to be such an asset to the town with all of the great programming that she has planned and executed and everything like that. So
thank you. I could not be more thankful for that grant and everybody that, had a hand in it. I know Sarah worked so hard and was, very stressed about it, and she spent so much time on it. But I'm very, very thankful that she did put that much time and effort into it. And everybody that had a hand in it, I owe them so much, because I'm telling you, this is a dream job and I've been having so much fun. It doesn't even feel like work. So I'm just excited that somebody saw the need to do that for the community.
I just love that Roxy looks at you with such admiration.
Oh, we have a connection. Yes. I love it.
Oh my gosh. So I'm really thankful you're here too, Reagan. It's great, like, to have another young leader in the community that's like, doing the work and getting things done. So thank you for leading alongside of me.
Oh, thank you. You've set the bar very high, very, very high. I hear so many good things about you, and my mom knew you, and she would call me and be like, "This Magnolia, she's incredible. You got to meet her." So I had this image of you in my head, and you lived up to it. You truly do some incredible work, and it makes me feel more confident as a young person to be capable and do things for the community that do make a difference. And that's what I really hope to use my position to do as well, is encourage other young people, other young adults and teenagers, that just because you're young, it does not mean that you can't make an impact in the community. So that kind of brings me to another, yes, RJ, young adults rule. I agree. I think we're an asset. I laugh about being a young adult and, all the jokes that go along with it, but it's a very interesting time in life, and it's fun, and sometimes it's crazy, but, we're learning. But that brings me to another program that we're going to have in May. We are working with HopeWorks up in Rutherford, or not HopeWorks, Blue Ridge Hope. Sorry, I get confused, but we're working with them to do a teen vent night. And so it's going to be on Friday the 13th because spooky, and it's meant for high schoolers to just come and get whatever they need to off their chest. I remember we talked about this, and I think my first Brewtiful mornings about how that would be a nice thing. And so we did it. We're starting it. So at that, we will have a self-care kit building thing. So we're going to have bags for whoever wants to come, and then just snacks and journals and self-care items that they can take for free. They can build their own self-care kit. And while they're doing that, we're just going to give them the floor. It's happening after hours here at the library, so they don't have to worry about patrons coming in or other people hearing them. But I just wanted to give them the opportunity to say what they want to say, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. They need that space to do that, and I need that space to do that. And Blue Ridge Hope is partnering with us to provide a lot of the funding for this program, so we are very thankful. And they're going to be talking about mental health and how it's good to vent and how you can take care of yourself while you have to talk about the rough things. So I hope that has a good turnout. No registration. Just show up if you want to. It's for high schoolers only. But if you just want to show up and hear what your peers have to say, or just get something off your chest that you don't necessarily want to do at home, come hang out with us. It'll be me here. Addie Harris will be here as well. And I like to think we're pretty approachable. So yeah, there will be no judgment, not many rules. You just, very chill. I'm excited about it.
That's awesome. I'm so happy that y'all have gotten that ready to go. I think that if this is going to be like an annual event, like maybe on like year 5 or 6, we can turn that into like a rage room.
Yes, please. That would be incredible.
Right?
That's about breaking stereotypes for a library.
Literally breaking.
I'm ready for it. I don't know how Sarah will feel, but we can sweet talk her into a rage room at the library. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, like if we need to figure out like another location, I'm sure we can find somewhere. But
Bob's office, I think, would work. It's spacious. It's big. We can, yeah. And he's not here, but I think he would say yes. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, self-care is the most important care you can do. Absolutely, and we're trying to instill that into high schoolers, because I don't know about you guys out there, but when I was in high school, I definitely neglected my own self-care. So I want to provide a way for people to do that. Yeah.
We also had a comment from Diane let's see. I don't know what organization Diane is with, but RJ says definitely check with her.
I'm writing that down right now.
Here's her name.
Thank you. We will definitely reach out. I really love how I've been able to do a lot of partnerships in the community, like with Roxy, Keeping Rutherford County Beautiful, partnerships with Blue Ridge Hope and everything like that. So it's been really fun. So I'm all about the coordination and cooperation of us all. So,
yeah, and it goes back to like, partnering with other organizations is just going to like make the impact even bigger. So definitely get as many people as you can in on that, because that'll be truly incredible.
Mm-hmm. If there's ever an organization out there that would like to partner with not just me as the children's librarian, but the library as a whole, we would be happy to talk about it. We are all about it. So if you ever have any ideas.
The National Alliance on Mental Illness. Love that.
Yes, I love it. We have gotten a lot of really good brand new books in for juveniles and young adults about mental health. So we're really excited about those, getting some good up-to-date resources on mental health for young people. So that's really exciting.
That is really, here's her email.
Oh my goodness, you're giving me everything. It's amazing. Thank you. Trying to catch it all before it goes away.
Nah, I got it. I'll leave it up there.
Thank you so much, Diane. I'm excited. I will try to reach out soon. I'm not going to give a time because, but I will. Thank you.
I mean, it's Roxy's birthday. You got to give her all the attention this morning.
Roxy deserves all the attention today. I'm hoping everybody that comes to story time will want to sing happy birthday to Roxy. It'll be super fun.
That's so exciting. And speaking of books, I know that you said you got books for mental health and everything like that. You also got some really cool books for pollinators for the program tomorrow.
I don't have them with me, but yes, we do. So through Facebook, through Meta, we received a grant for tons and tons and tons of new STEM books. And one of the sets that we got was a set on pollinators. And so it has several different books about bees, butterflies, hummingbirds, moths, flies, beetles, and Sarah's got them. This is exciting. What's really cool about them is that they have scannable QR codes. So these are a wonderful opportunity for homeschoolers. They're so cool. So you can scan them and it'll take you to a website that has like videos, activities, worksheets on them, and it tells you all about these different kinds of pollinators. So like life cycle of a bat, super fun. And I kind of feel silly that I didn't know this, but I work in a library and had the opportunity to learn, but I had no clue that bats were pollinators. That like I knew there was more than just bees, but these books taught me a little bit. So we've got bees, bats, beetles, super fun. I'm very excited about these. I could nerd out and talk about them all for hours, and I don't want to do that to the community. But these are ready to be checked out. They are super duper fun, and all of those scannable QR codes are free. The resources that you get from them are free. So if you're a homeschooler or if you just want to give your child extra STEM education, these are wonderful. It's ready to go, verified, up-to-date information. So please come check them out. They're super fun.
That's awesome. So tomorrow morning they can go to the garden, get their hands in the dirt with the pollinator program, and then they can actually go to the library afterwards because it's open and check out one of those books.
Yeah, we will be open until 1 tomorrow. So if you want to stop by the garden for a little bit and then head on over to the library and just spend a whole day learning about pollinators, I think that would be a great way to spend tomorrow. It's spring and the weather's supposed to be really nice, so it's a great day for it.
And it's a wonderful celebration of Earth Day. So we've come full circle.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. Well, if anybody has any comments, questions, anything, drop them in the comments and we'll definitely get into them. But I so appreciate how we can even network on Brewtiful mornings like this. Yeah. So thank you, Diane, for dropping your information in there so we can even have future partnerships and everything. Here comes my cat. Hi, Gwen.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, this is Gwen.
So cute.
Yeah, so when I moved to Rutherford, she came and lived with my mom, and so like I just try and soak her in as much as I can. Does Roxy have anything for us to do?
Ooh, I wonder. So Roxy and I were talking before, and she told me how much she loves the county, and she hopes that other citizens in the county love it as much as she does and will work to keep it pretty. So that's what she wants us to do.
Perfect. And I know that Keep Rutherford County Beautiful has the cleanup days where people and organizations can get like a street and go and pick up the trash. So I don't know if those are going on right now, but definitely reach out to Keep Rutherford County Beautiful, and I'm sure that they can hook you all up. Also, the trash birds. You want to talk about the trash birds?
Yes, the trash birds. So our friends next door did a wonderful job of gathering up trash, and instead of throwing it away and it going to a landfill, that I wish I could get one, but I'm short and they're very high in the trees. But they were very, very creative. I know Roxy had a big hand in this, and turning the trash into small, like little sculptures of birds. And so we have them outside the library hanging from the trees to show that your trash doesn't have to go straight into the trash can or straight into recycling immediately. If you want to make something out of it just to promote recycling, you can. So we have decorated with recycling materials and had a really good time talking about that. So yeah, Roxy did a great job. I didn't know she was an artist, but
I think Doug helped out building one of the trash birds too. So I think I saw it on social. Okay, bye, Gwen. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, I think Doug helped build one of the trash birds. So I don't know which one it was, but I'm curious to find out.
They all look really, really good. They're very creative. It was neat.
That's awesome. Well, in case you join late, make sure that you, if you have the opportunity to stop by the library today for the wonderful Earth Day programs and bowling. I can't believe I would have ever said that, but there's going to be bowling at the library. And then let's see, Reaching Roco would love to grab this story. Heck yeah, RJ.
Yeah. Roxy is excited, yes.
So bowling in the library, and then the pollinator program tomorrow at the garden, and definitely stop by the library after to pick up one of the really awesome books with like the QR codes and like the additional learning opportunities and everything like that. Get Hammered is tomorrow night at Night Owl Ironworks. We have town council on May 4th, the same day as the wonderful Star Wars program at the library, all day event. I'm so excited. I've never watched Star Wars, but I'm ready to like watch it and go.
You have time to get caught up. You do.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you know what? I think since it's work related, you should do it on work time. I think that it makes sense. It's community development, correct?
I mean, basically, I'm sure, because I mean, like, it's for an event, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. And then Hilltop is coming back October 1st, and vendor applications and registration is going to start the first full week of May. So I think that covered everything. Do y'all have anything else?
I don't think so. Just that we're super excited for Roxy's birthday today. We've got so much stuff going on to celebrate today and tomorrow. So stop by and see her this morning. She won't be here all day, so I would recommend getting here early to see her.
Yes, absolutely. Happy birthday, Roxy. I'm so happy that you were able to join us. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Bye.
Bye.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed